Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Amy and this is Amy's Lifestyle and Budget, where we do all things living life on a budget. In today's video, I'm going to be filming a get ready with me using some of the products that I got for a steal at TJ Maxx. I didn't actually steal them. I got them on sale. I got a discount. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, keep on watching and let's get on into the video. This is the first one of these I'm doing, so you'll have to have a little patience with me as I figure it out. But yeah, we're just going to talk about life and budgeting, and I'm going to use the products that I bought. So yeah, let's do it. Starting with, I didn't get a primer, but I have one, so I'm going to use that. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I like it. I don't know. It's one of those things that this was like all the rage a couple, what was it, years ago? But yeah, I like it. It doesn't bother me. I use one pump and I usually just focus on like the middle of my face, and then I kind of pat out just like this. I say a lot. How annoying. Watch, you guys are going to clock it every time I say it now. My face also, I should have mentioned, I start my morning every morning with some skincare. So I have moisturizer and sunscreen on, and we'll see how this primer reacts with that. Okay, that is that done. Moving along into the foundation I picked up, which was this Bare Minerals Original Liquid Mineral Foundation. This has sunscreen in it too, so that's exciting, and we'll see if the shade matches, because I don't actually know. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. Ooh, it's really liquidy. I just got some on my desk. Don't know how I feel about that. Let me grab a brush. So how are you guys? To be honest, that's an alright match. We'll add some bronzer, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm struggling with the holidays just because everything is like a deal, and so it's like a bad environment for a recovering spendaholic, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying not to be like crazy and spend too much money, but it's hard. Ooh, this smells like sunscreen. Don't love that, but I do love sun protection. So yeah, that sucks, because I'm like, oh, don't check your email, don't check. I watch a lot of YouTube. Don't look at YouTube because everyone's like selling you something. So that's tough right now, but otherwise life is good. My husband spoiled me for Christmas. He gave me my Christmas present early, so I'll probably be doing a video about that. And that's exciting, because it's like, he just got me some things that I really wanted, and I am excited to, use them and show you guys. I'm like looking in the mirror because my mirror is right here, but I should be looking at you guys when I talk to you. I don't know, this is like first impressions about this foundation. I don't know if I love it, if I'm honest. Look how like shiny that looks. I don't know, maybe powder will tone it down. I'm sure like a little bit of that is the sunscreen in it, but I don't know. So far, oh, and it's like pilling up. So far, not in love with it. But yeah, so I'm excited to talk to you guys about some of the stuff he got me. Very generous of him, and I just love him so much, What else is new? Work, year end's coming up. Everybody's like, I'm like all out of PTO almost, but everybody else is like taking all the time off, so lucky them. I'm a little jealous girl. Next I'm going to use the NARS, what is this? NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer, Soft Matte Concealer. I specifically like this for my dark circles. So I'll swirl the brush. This one's a little dry, I gotta be honest. This is like my oldest pot. But I like to put it like specifically right there because that covers the most, it has the most coverage of my concealers, and it covers the darkest part of my bags. And then I also like to bring it up onto the lid and cover some of my veins in the lid area. So let's do that. I hope you guys like some of this new style of content. I like named the channel Amy's Lifestyle and Budget because I always wanted to eventually like give myself the flexibility to expand the type of content that I do on this channel to things that I like and that I want to spend my time doing. So hopefully you guys like some of this content. It's still going to be obviously very budget focused because that's also part of the title of this channel. And the whole point of me starting this channel was to like hold myself accountable to my financial goals. So still very much aligned to that goal, but I'm adding some of the Natasha Denona, what is this, High Glam Concealer. Maybe I won't. I feel like this, I don't know, something about what I'm wearing right now is like I'm not a fan, but maybe I won't add that. Let's just go in and set. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier, how do you guys say that? Mercier, Secret Blurring Powder for under eyes to set my under eyes. And then maybe that'll help a little bit. And I'm using just this little puff that I got on my wedding day. The makeup artist that we hired just gave it to me as like a touch-up option. So I'm just going to set under my eyes here. Hopefully that prevents some creasing, but I don't know. How do we like it so far for the base? I'm also going to set my eyelids with this powder. I think I like this powder. It's just like a really thin powder. Honestly, do you need something like this? No. It's more so it's kind of like a super lightweight, like any loose translucent powder in my opinion. But I do like that it's in a compact because I can chuck this in my purse and like bring a little puff and just like quickly clean up any of the like oils and stuff. And actually, like as I look in the mirror, I think that that like looks all right. I'll have to see it when I watch this footage back if I still feel the same. But that is set, and then I have powders for the rest of my face. So I'm going to set the rest of my face just with an old MAC powder and a fluffy brush. So this product's not new, but I didn't find anything when I went to TJ Maxx to use in place of this, so we will be adding this to the rest of the face, and then we'll move into some of the products that I did get and use that on the rest of the face. Forgot what I was talking about before that. You can tell I'm a pro at this. What do you guys, it's nearing the holidays now. I'm going to use the MAC bronzer that I picked up from, actually, you know what? I'm going to use this Pat McGrath palette that I picked up in that TJ Maxx haul. And it comes with a contour, a blush, and a highlight. I'm going to use the contour powder. And then I might use that MAC bronzer to bronze up the face depending on how this looks. So I'm going to put that in my kind of cheekbone pocket. Anyways, holidays are coming up. It's almost Thanksgiving. What do you guys got going on? Do you guys have any like special traditions for Thanksgiving? I would love to hear about them below if you feel like commenting. We are hosting this year. So we're going to have like a bunch of family over. I'm excited about that. We kind of like take turns hosting, and this year it was our turn, which is nice. My parents are coming over. They're going to help which is also very nice of them. I think that looks all right, right? Yeah, I like that. So yeah, my parents are coming over. We're gonna cook the meal, and everybody brings sides, and it's always a fun time. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna just warm up the face a little bit with this MAC bronzer. Same brush. What else has been going on? I got a one of my gifts, like the gift for one of my friends, is an advent calendar from FabFitFun. So I got one for me and one for her. So I might, we were talking about it the other day, we might film that together and like put it on this channel just as like a fun thing. I have like a spot on my chin, that's so annoying. Just bringing this down the neck a little bit. All right, moving into, I might actually just use that same brush because I don't have a blush brush for powder in my brushes right here. So I'm going to use this blush a little bit, and I'm just going to use that same brush that I was using. This one's clearly a very bright pink, but I think I'm going to use another blush I got from that haul alongside this to tone it down a bit. So let's pop that on the cheeks there. Oh, that's so pretty. I like that a lot, actually. Very cute. You guys are probably like, girl, get it together. So that was the Pat McGrath palette. I might go in and use that highlighter too, but I'm going to dip into this NARS blush that I picked up as well. This is more neutral. It's in the shade Tempted. A lot more powdery. So I'm going to pop a little bit of that on as well. Oh, that's very nice. I like this color a lot. And then kind of make that a little bit more winter, or I guess it's kind of nude, peachy pink. There's actually a little sheen in that from the NARS blush, so maybe I will not be using that highlighter because I don't want to be looking too crazy. So, okay, we're not going to use that highlighter. Official executive decision. Next, we are going to get rid of the shine on my chin, a little shine on my forehead. Next, we're going to dip into the Sigma Spicy eyeshadow palette that I picked up. I can't tell if I like the base. I can't tell. I'm torn. I'm going to have to... It looks all right in this mirror, but I'm curious to see how it's picking up on camera. I'll have to... We'll find out together when I edit this. Well, you guys already know. I'll find out when I edit this. I'm going to dip into this Sigma Spicy palette. It's very warm. That's why I wanted to add some warmth to the blush. Let's do it. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip into the shade Tryst, which is this shade here. To start, tap off the excess and go in. Just using windshield wiper motions and kind of like circling on the outer edge of my eye and then bringing it in. And then I kind of like bring my eyebrows up a little bit too while I do that. And then I kind of like am blending between where my crease is and where my lifted eyebrow is, just to give it a little bit of a blend higher up. I'm gonna do that same shade on the other side. And get that going. I feel like I make the funniest faces. You'll have to tell me if I do when I do my eyeshadow and just eyes in general. All right, so that is the first shade laid down. It pretty much looks like nothing. It pretty much is nothing, but it's just like that little little bit of warmth. Next, same brush. I think I'm gonna go into, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna go into the shade Bite, which is this shade right here. And I'm just gonna warm it up just a bit more with this like deeper color. Same area, you can kind of see that now. Wow, that's really pigmented. I'm gonna go maybe a little tighter to the crease, and then same motions, just like on a slightly smaller scale, and then start on the outer corner, really have most of the pigment there, and then slowly blend in. Again, I'm just kind of circling the brush like so, and then windshield kind of wiper motions to bring it in. And then that's kind of what that looks like now. Same thing on the other side. Start in the corner, place most of the pigment there, circular motions, and then kind of windshield wipering in this way. This is really pigmented. I think I spent like what, less than $15 on this palette. I go over all of the like prices in the TJ Maxx Haul video, which I'll link here if I remember in editing. All right, that is that done. You can definitely see more of a depth now. I'm gonna grab a slightly smaller brush. This one is a MAC 217. And then I think I'm gonna go into this brown shade here, and it's called Bootleg. And then I'm gonna take the smallest bit, because these are pigmented, and I'm kind of just gonna sweep that on this outer corner here. Kind of just back and forth, and then patting in that outer corner. I don't want to bring it up very much, and I really just want to kind of deepen the pocket in the outer corner. So again, taking like the smallest amount, I'm kind of just like swiping it back and forth between my lash line on like the latter, maybe latter third to latter half of, latter third for sure, of my eye. And then I'm kind of just like patting and wiggling to the outer third of my eye to blend it in that pocket. And then we'll see what that looks like in the mirror, do a little extra blending. If you need to, you can grab that first brush, your like bigger blending brush, and kind of just go over everything. And then that should be kind of my matte base. And then I'm gonna add some shimmer, probably with my finger. So I think I'm gonna go into this soiree. I know what the word is. It's like when you throw a party, right? Soiree. You ever just find words you can't say? Soiree, hip hip hooray, but like with an S. Soiree. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. It's a party. It's the shade that has a synonym for party. I'm going to use my finger, and then I'm just going to tap this right in. You guys are like, I don't need to see that close, Amy. Thank you. I'm gonna tap that right over the entire lid. Oh, this is nice. It's like a deeper kind of like gilded gold. It's like a deeper kind of antique-y gold. I really like that. It is a true kind of like shimmer. It's not metallic at all. Sorry, I'm like flipping you guys off. It's not metallic at all. It's like a true like antique kind of not rusty. Like, yeah, just a deeper gold color. I'm going to wipe my finger off on my powder puff right here. Yeah, I actually really like that shade. It's not as, like, punchy as I thought it would be in this, but I really like that. And then I'm going to take this Bobbi Brown single, which was not in the TJ Maxx haul, but I had it from a gift from my brother. And I'm just going to tap this onto the center. It's like a topper shade, so it's like a very shimmery baked formula, and I like to put it on as like just an extra dimension. to my look sometimes. So I'm going to add that right onto the middle of my lid, blend it out a little bit, and then wipe obviously my finger off on my powder puff. Then I'm going to get back into the shade, and I'm going to go back into that first shade Tryst and the second shade Bite, and I'm just going to blend on my lower lash line just a bit, just a wee little bit. I have some creasing, but I always crease under my eyes. Just the story of my life. So I'm gonna blend this under my lash line. And then this is that first shade Tryst, and then I'm gonna take, actually instead of Bite, I'm gonna take Bootleg, and take like the smallest bit of that and just do the outer corner in that deeper shade. And that is that done. Then I'm gonna take this super tiny brush, and I'm gonna take, I think I'm just gonna take the shade Moonshine here, and I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner. It is more pinky, but I just want like a little bit of a brightness. It's not really that bright, but a little bit of brightness in my inner corner. Can you even tell that I did anything? Probably not, but that is that. And then I'm going to grab my eyeliner. This is the KVD liner in brown, and I'm just going to put my eyeliner on. I'm just doing a thick line and then maybe like a little wing. I'm just gonna flick down, flick across, and fill in. Make sure everything's good. This is like running low, so I need to shake it a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing on this other side. Flick up, draw down. That's probably not the exact same, but they can just be cousins today, my wings. And then draw a thin line across the top there. Sorry if I was covering the mic this whole time. I'm really not paying attention like I should be. And then I'm just gonna create maybe a tiny bit of sharpness there. Those actually aren't half bad. All right, so that is liner done. I'm going to add some mascara now. This is the Bobbi Brown mascara. Also didn't get this at TJ Maxx, but it's the mascara I'm using right now. So I'm going to do a coat on the eyelashes. Bring a little bit of life back into the eyes. I feel like when I don't have mascara on and I have an eye look on, it just looks so silly until I put mascara on. I'm still covering that. Do you guys make funny faces when you put mascara on? I imagine that I am right now. A little bit on my lower lash line. Oh my gosh, I look so crazy. I definitely need to figure out a setup so that I'm not like looking like an absolute psychopath in these videos in the future. I do not know how people, and by people I mean like YouTubers or content creators that do this all the time, make it look so easy, but I'm like struggle busting and I'm sure I look like an absolute fool on this video. Okay, so that is the mascara done. So that is eyes done. I'm going to do my brows now, which I should have done earlier, but for whatever reason I put them last in this lineup that I've got in front of me. This is also not a product I was able to get in that TJ Maxx haul, but it is a product that I had and have been using. So I'm just going to quickly fill in the brows a bit, and then we're almost done. Oop. Brows have been better. Can't talk as well when I'm doing my brows because I don't want to mess them up. But we will make it work. All right, so that is the back of the brow. Let's see what we can do about the front. My brows are like the most annoying in my opinion because this brow that I'm working on right now, the hairs in the front grow straight up, and then this brow, they like grow normally, like the rest of the hairs. So I have to cut, like I have to trim this brow that I'm touching right now. Otherwise it can look like super crazy. And then when I trim them, like the hairs, I just have like, I feel like more hairs here because of the way that they grow. And then I have to like try to mimic that on this brow, which I'm not necessarily great at. So we just do the best we can, you know what I mean? And sometimes that has to be good enough. So I will just quickly spoolie those out. I'm okay with how they look. We will top those bad boys off with a little ABH Clear Brow Gel. Lock those bad boys in place. And then, is that it? I think that might be it for the makeup. All right, so this is the final look. I'm just gonna pull some of my baby hairs out, grab my braids so that I look like I have hair. And yeah, that is the final makeup look. It's a little, I don't know, I'm still formulating my thoughts, we'll have to see. And I lied, it's not the final makeup look because I forgot my lips. So I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnut to line. And then get a little blend going. That's why I keep going like this, because I'm letting the color, the product that I put around the line, kind of like naturally blend. And then I'm going to top it off with this Kosas Plump and Juicy Lip Booster, which is just like a little chapstick or treatment or whatever. But it's really glossy, so put that right on top. And now I'm done. So yeah, this is the final look with all of the new products, not all of them, but most of the new products that I bought at TJ Maxx, and then some of my tried and true products that I already had at home. I hope you guys like this type of chatty, get ready with me type of content. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you don't. I'm interested to see what you guys think. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.